everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. So today is a book review kind of day. I finished another book. I am one step closer, or one book closer, to accomplishing my reading goal for this year. This is actually, I haven't done a book review for every single book I've read so far, but this is actually book 5 that I have finished, and we are only in early February. So that's pretty incredible if you ask me. So, Mercury, what book did you read, you might be asking? Well, you probably know from the title of this video. So what I read is called An Elderly Woman is Up to No Good, and that's written by an author named Helene Tursten. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly because I only visually see it and I haven't heard it pronounced out loud. So I hope I pronounced her name correctly. But this book, I read it on a whim. It sounded amusing, and oh my word, I was not disappointed. This is dark humor. There is no getting around that. This is dark humor. It is a bit morbid, but at the same time, it's like hilarious. Ergo, dark humor. Basically take the most unsuspecting, unassuming, stereotypical little old lady. Her name is even Maude. Little Maude. She couldn't do anything bad, right? Or could she? Yeah, she could. She could do a lot bad. She could do a lot conniving, and she could do a lot outright evil. But on the surface, you wouldn't think so. Because she knows how to play up that I'm just little Maude, it couldn't be me. Like she knows that role and that game and knows how to game things to her advantage and make the chips fall the way she wants them to. This book was so easy to read. It wasn't super long. It was written almost like each chapter was almost like a short story or akin to a diary entry, but I wouldn't call it like a diary entry. Like it wasn't like this is what I did today. Like it wasn't like that, but each chapter was sort of self-contained, right? But the last 2 chapters interplayed with each other. You know, one was from one perspective, and then the next chapter was the other perspective, which in its own way was quite interesting and amusing. But just this concept of don't judge a book by its cover, personified from a book to a character that you should absolutely not underestimate, and do not judge Maude by her cover because, oh my, what is visible here is not who Maude really is, and I don't want to ever meet Maude. I don't want to be Maude's neighbor. I don't want to be Maude's relative. I want to stay as far away from Maude as I possibly can, and I'm quite glad she is a fictional character. But this story, because of that, it was really, really entertaining to read. I would, like, if I ever met Maude, she would fool me. I'm telling you, Maude would fool me. I would be a victim of Maude's because she would fool me. Totally. And the thing with Maude is she only goes after the people that she perceives to have slighted her. Did they actually slight her? Are they actually doing things to her or not? Some of them, yeah. Some of them, yeah. Some of them, it's questionable. Some of them, indirectly. But if a character crosses Maude don't play. Maude does not play around. So, my take on this book, it is a quick read. I got through it super fast. It was, I think, 5 chapters, if I'm not mistaken. So I read it in less than a week. It was super, super easy. It's entertaining and it's very unsuspecting for what it is. It's sort of like, no, Maude wouldn't. Maude, yep, Maude would. Never mind. It's that kind of a thought process around it. Like, you start going in the chapter and you're like, no, Maude could. Yeah, she could. Maude is something. And in addition to it being fast and entertaining, it also apparently has follow-up. There's more. It's a series. So there are more tales of Maude. And there's also another one called An Elderly Woman Must Not Be Crossed. So the tales of Maude continue. They don't have to end in this book either. So I like it when a story continues on, and especially when you like have an interesting character and you're like, what is gonna happen next? What is Maude doing next? That is the kind of hook that this book has. And there's another one. So I did add that to my to-read list. I liked it enough that I'm invested in this character that I added the sequel to my to-read list. So my review for An Elderly Woman is up to no good. If you like dark humor and you have that kind of sensibility, I would definitely recommend this. If that is not your type of humor, if you can't laugh at things that are twisted and slightly macabre, then no. But if you can appreciate that dark humor, it does have its quirkiness and, twists and turns along the way that make it an enjoyable read. So that is my book review for An Elderly Woman is Up to No Good. And short and sweet today. So I guess that's it for now. I did already get the next book downloaded. So the next book is going to be Legend, which is the sequel to Caraval, which I read last year and absolutely loved. I've had this book waitlisted for about 8 weeks and I just came up on the list, so I'm super excited. So Legend is up next, and I will let you know how that goes. But with that, I am done for the day. I'll see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired by